Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening wherever you are. Welcome to Monday, the 16th of August, and it's 93 degrees here in Austin, Texas. I took the time to purchase this hat at a gas station, and this hat will enable me to keep the sun off my face as much as possible, and it even has a flap in the back. See the flap? Can you see the flap? I got some I've got some very nice mineral water, and today's an unusual presentation in the fact that we're going to mention some very important figures in history on today's date who were born and who were passed away. So let's get started and get right to it. August 16th, some of the items of interest that just jumped out at me. 1954 was the first issue of Sports Illustrated. 1954. It started out as a weekly, and it has become a monthly now. It's a monthly issued magazine now, 12 issues per year. And don't forget that swimsuit issue as well, which can be very controversial. They had a woman on there that, well, I don't want to get into it. I really don't want to get into it. But 1954, the first issue of Sports Illustrated. On this day in 1948, we lost the great Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth passed away, and he was only 53 years young. 53. You might as well be 33. That's how young 53 is. It's terribly young, and we lost Babe Ruth. 1948 on today's date. In 1977, we lost the biggest figure in rock and roll history to date. That's right, you know him, you've heard his music, you've missed him as much as everyone else has missed him, and you were as surprised as everyone else when they found out. At 42 years old, Elvis Presley really left the building. That's right. Elvis Presley suffered, I believe, a heart attack that was brought on by pharmaceutical narcotics, prescribed or unsubscribed. Poor Elvis was severely addicted to, I guess I'll just come out and say it, drugs. Yet another talented musician and singer lost to drugs. He was born on January 8th, 1935, and he passed away today, August 16th, in 1977. Elvis Presley, and he died on the throne or in the bathroom, it's reported. And it was a shock. It was a complete shock when the world came to the realization that the king of rock and roll was no longer with us. So that was a horrible day back in 1977. And on a happier note, let's shout out some birthdays today. 1954, 67 years young. 67 years young, our Canadian friend James Cameron, the famous director who directed Titanic in 1997 and in 2009 Avatar. I did not see either of those motion pictures. Maybe someday I'll get around to viewing those motion pictures, but James Cameron, 67. Haven't heard much from him lately. Don't know where he is. Don't know where he went. Don't know where he lives. Don't know what he had for lunch. Happy birthday to Madonna. Madonna is 62 years old today, or 62 years young. And Madonna is a true star, if there ever was a star. She's kept inventing and reinventing herself. I don't know how hard it is. I know how hard it is. I just know how difficult it is, and I'm sure everybody knows how difficult it is to stay in the game as long as Madonna has stayed in the game. A true talent, Madonna. Holy cow. Excuse me just for a second. This is a product I didn't see in California, but I drink a lot of it here in Austin, and I really like it. It's got a twist of lime in it, which is nice. I don't think anything is unimproved by a twist of lime. There's something about a twist of lime. It just enhances any beverage or meal or concoction. A twist of lime. Try a twist of lime today. I did. Happy birthday to Steve Carell. Steve Carell from The Office. He was born in 1962, and today is his birthday, 59 years young. He's having a wonderful go at it, a wonderful career. I bet his tax man is telling him what he needs to buy. You must buy another house. You must buy another house, Steve, or else you're just gonna give it to the tax man. Do you want to give it to Uncle Sam, Steve, whatever your name is? Of course you don't. The government has enough of your money. You need to buy a house in Hawaii, and you need to buy some artwork. That's right, you need to buy. I know you don't know anything about art. Big engine. Big engine. I know you don't know anything about art. It doesn't matter. You buy the art to get the tax break and the write-off. It's a loophole for wealthy individuals, Steve. We'll have Tommy go and pick something out at the gallery or something. That's all. Maybe you could buy some of that Hunter Biden artwork. Anything, Steven. Steve, you're making too much money. You've got to buy art. You've got to buy art. And you've got to buy another house. Or at least a few condos. So happy birthday to Steve Carell, 1962, 59 years old. So those are the items of interest that jumped out at me. Today's Monday. I hope you all have a good week. August is coming in like a lion and going out like a dove, or whatever it is. Or summer's coming in like a dove and going out like a lion, or who knows what it is. But it is going fast, I tell you that. So keep up the good work. I hope you enjoyed the little no comment Sunday yesterday. It was 5 minutes long, and I wonder how many people took the time out, 5 minutes, to just be quiet, just sit quietly, and just listen to their heartbeat, and just breathe, and just be. I doubt that many people were able to do that. 5 minutes is a long time to sit quietly and conduct yourself and your thoughts and your breathing. 5 minutes to some people, it could be an hour. So I'm sorry for those people that were extremely agitated by that 5 minutes of no comment Sunday. That was the bonsai trees. The one on the right, of course, was I am the owner of the one on the right. The one on the left was a